Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hey guys, my name is Melody. I am here today to talk about why I do not drink. Why I don't drink alcohol. By the way, you look so good. Thank you so much for watching me today, and thank you so much for taking time to listen to my stuff, to listen to my stories and my rants and my revs and all of the above, okay? So here's the thing, you guys. When I was pregnant with my son in my first trimester, some people say, I went and did my 1-hour glucose test. For those that are familiar with pregnancy, you know you have to do the 1-hour glucose test. And then if you fail that one, then girl, you're going to be doing the 3 hours. That's what your girl went through, okay? So I did that, okay? I did that. And... Okay, let's back it up. So before I got pregnant, I used to drink like mango juice, iced tea, orange juice. I never drank soda. I'm just not a soda person. I mean, I will once in a blue moon, when the temperature is really high and everything is all over the place, and I'll crave like an iced Coke. But that's like once in a blue moon, like I said. So here's what happened. I went to see my doctor, got pregnant. Well, actually, when I was pregnant, I went to see my gynecologist. And he said, we need to check your sugars. And I was like, oh, okay. Like, is that standard or is it? And he's like, yeah, of course I knew. But then I wanted to know if he was telling me that because there was something wrong with my blood test. So anyways, you guys, we did the glucose test, the 1 hour. I did that. And that drink is terrible. That drink, oh my gosh. For any of you guys on here that have been pregnant or that are pregnant right now and have already gone through that, you know what I'm talking about, right? Anywho, I did the 1 hour test and I failed. And I wasn't surprised because of all the juices I've been drinking before pregnancy and during my first trimester. I was drinking some juice, So, anywho, I had to go do the 3-hour test because obviously I had failed the 1 hour, right? So I went to do the 3-hour test, and when I was waiting for the results, I had another checkup with my doctor, and he said, we got your results back, but you're like borderline diabetes. Like, what do you eat? What do you drink? So we went through my whole menu, honey, the drinking menu, the food menu, every menu. Okay. We went through that, and he said, you need to cut this off, this off, this off, this off. He said, everything white, sugar, flour. What else is white? Whatever is white. Okay, whatever food is white, right? Okay. Coconut juice, maybe? I don't know. Is coconut juice, is it? I don't know, you guys. But anything white, he told me to cut off, right? And I was like, okay, cool. Because you know what? I was not about to be diabetic, okay? My mom has a very close friend of hers. They're like sisters, actually. And it's a family friend. We have grown up together since we were little and until now. And she's diabetic. She was in the medical field, so she's able to control it. But I have seen her all my life, what she has to go through, how many times a day she has to prick herself. I mean, now it's better. I don't think she pricks her finger as much as she did before, but only because she was able to maintain it. A lot of people are not able to maintain it because if you get diabetes, I mean, you can Google diabetes, okay? People get their legs amputated, their feet amputated, their wounds don't heal properly or never heal at all. So all sorts of things were running in my head when he said you're borderline diabetes. And I was like, oh, no. Oh, and the other thing I forgot to say is I was also drinking margaritas. This was before my pregnancy, though. When I was pregnant, I touched no alcohol, 0 alcohol, right? Because that's when, obviously I did my research when I was pregnant, what I can do and what I can't do. So prior to my pregnancy, I would drink margaritas. I would drink white wine, no red, just white, because that was just my favorite. And I'll drink margaritas like when I would go out with my ex or friends, just once in a blue moon. It wasn't like a weekly basis kind of thing. So yeah, so when I got pregnant, when I got the diabetes borderline scare, I was like, she not doing that. I'm not pricking myself every morning. No, I'm not. No, ma'am. So I stopped. I cut off everything during my pregnancy. All I drank was water. Okay. All I drank was water with lemon. And I would also drink tea here and there. And that was it. Just water and tea really throughout my pregnancy from beginning to end. And once I gave birth to my son, I remember it was a couple of months, actually, a couple of months after I had my son, and I'm breastfeeding that whole year. Like I did not touch any alcohol that whole year. Actually, it was a year. Yeah, because I breastfed my son for a year. So for that whole year, I did not touch any alcohol at all. Then things happened in life, and I was like, where's my wine? I went and got a bottle of white wine, and I kid you not, just putting it on my lip like this, oh, it was almost like I was drinking poison. It did not taste good. It did not sit well with me, like with my everything, my soul, my spirit, my stomach, everything you want to call it. I just couldn't do it, So that was the end of my drinking, really. I didn't go through any therapy. I didn't go through any rehab. I didn't go through any intervention. No shade, but I'm just talking about me, right? And so that was the end of it. Like I did not have to go through like an extensive, what do you call that? Therapy. It just happened. So spiritually in my life, I was in a different place. I was in a stronger place spiritually after having my son, especially a couple of months after having him. My spiritual journey kind of got stronger than it was before. And I think that played a big part in just me not drinking alcohol. I just couldn't do it, So here's the thing. Fast forward. The reason why I don't drink, that was the other reason, okay? This is reason number 2. The reason number 2 that I don't drink is because I have gone on vacations with friends that drink, and the whole situation got ruined. It got ruined. And again, no shade on people that drink, because this is what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is, when you know that your friend doesn't drink and you drink, keep it on the low. Like, okay, here's the thing. I went to a place that I had never been before. And I went with people that drink. And I don't drink. And they knew that. I was counting on them. They had been to this place before. And this was my first time. This was like maybe their, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th time there. And so I was counting on them to like show me around and lead the way and tell us what to do, tell us what's fun. But let me tell you this. This was the worst vacation of my life. Why? Because the people that I went with, they decided to get drunk. And I was there with them, and I was like, okay, now what? Like, what is happening right now? Where do we go? Like, I'm talking about, it was so irritating because little things like taking selfies, taking pictures, going places, like there was no coordination, okay? There was no teamwork. There was no, the friendship pretty much went out the window because it was like, okay, like, do you guys get what I'm saying? Let me give you a great example, okay? Let's say we go to Paris. We go to Disneyland in Paris, okay? You have never been there, and I've been there 10 times. So you come with me because you like counting on me to be like, oh, Melody has been here before. She's going to show me the good restaurant, the good things to buy, the good places to visit, and all that stuff, right? Right? That's what I was. That's the situation that I was in. And I'm like, okay, well, we're going to have fun. We're going to do this and do this because my friends have been here before. I will never forget that. At that moment, I wished I had a friend with a private jet that would just come and scoop me up from that place and take me home. Because that's how bad it was. We were there for, I think, a day. Thank God we only went there for a day. And here I was disappointed that we only had a day there. But thank God, God sees things before we do. You know what I'm saying? Had we been there for like more than one day, oh my gosh, I don't know what I would have done. You know what I'm saying? So we were in a different place. We were in a different state, okay? And we went to this place for one day, thank God, because you can go for like multiple days if you decide to. But we went to visit this place just one time, right? It was such a bad experience, you guys. And like I said, I don't have a problem with people that drink, but you have to be considerate of the people that you're around. Nobody's asking you to stop drinking or stop smoking, whatever the case you do, whatever it is you do, you boo. But I'm just saying that it's good to be considerate, okay? You got to consider the other people, the other person that you're with. Instead of you drinking and getting drunk and having that person that doesn't drink be liable for you and responsible for your grown ass because you're drinking. I mean, it's terrible. It's disrespectful. It's terrible. And it was a horrible experience, So sometimes there are people that drink and they know how to behave. Then there's the majority of people that drink and they don't know how to behave, So, when you go out with your friends, right? When you go places with your friends, vacations, whatever, when you go to places where you're supposed to be having fun, right? You're supposed to be taking pictures with your friends. Sometimes you take pictures with your friends, or sometimes you want to take a picture by yourself, right? Okay? Because you want to be solo in your pictures sometimes. So, because these people were drunk, it was a bad experience. They started complaining about the little things in life and just ruining the whole vacation. The whole moment was ruined. So that's number 2, why I don't drink. Okay. Oh, and I have another story about number 2 that we can add on to number 2. Went out with another friend that was drinking. And it was a hot mess. Let me just say that. It was a horrible, horrible, horrible experience. Lesson learned. Never go out with friends that drink. If you don't drink, don't do it. If you know that your friend cannot control themselves when they drink, don't do it. Don't go out with them. Or at least for me, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. So if you're watching this and you're my friend and you drink like you're nuts and you don't know how to behave, don't be asking me to come out with you, honey, because it ain't going to happen. Okay? Anywho, number 3. Reason why I do not drink. I do not like to get voluntary headaches. I do not like to have voluntary throw-ups. Listen, I've seen this in the movies. I've seen this in real life where somebody gets drunk to the point that they run to the toilet, they sit next to the toilet, and they throw up in the toilet. Ugh, cannot. Even the thought of me talking about it is disgusting. It's gross to me. Like, I just cannot. Like, I'm the type of person, when I need to throw up, you guys, I know this is TMI, but when I need to throw up for whatever reason, if I eat something bad, usually it's because I eat something bad if I throw up. And that's like once in a lifetime. Thank you, Lord. Because, I have seen it all. Working in the medical field, having some crazy friends that just can't control themselves when it comes to drinking. And those friends, by the way, their history. The ones that have drank to that point, their history, they don't exist no more. Okay? And then there are still some that drink, they're still hanging, but they're hanging by a thread. Just saying. You know who you are. Anywho, so back to my story, okay? I don't like the idea of throwing up in the toilet. I don't like the idea of being in the bathroom to begin with. The only time I want to be in the bathroom is when I'm doing number 1 or number 2, and that's it. Okay? That's the only time I want to be in the bathroom. I'm just that type of person. I'm not like a bathroom person. You know, I'm really not. I'm not a bathroom person. Okay? So, I mean, I have seen girls or guys when I go out that get so drunk that they're like throwing up, and the throw up is going on their shoes. And no. Okay, TMI. I'm not gonna go any further, but you get the idea, right? So I don't like getting those headaches. I don't like getting the what's it called, the hangover in the morning. I don't like the throwing up. It's just not my forte. I just love having fun in other different ways, but that's not drinking is not the only way to have fun. And it's sad that some people think that, oh, that's the only way I'm gonna get high, or I'm gonna, have the greatest time of my life because I'm drinking. Oh, I look cool because I'm drinking. Honey, ask your liver how your liver is doing. How's your liver doing? That's questionable. We'll see. Time will tell. Time will tell. Time will tell how your liver is doing. So, anyways, those are my 3 reasons why I don't drink. First, it was because of my pregnancy, my diabetes scare during my pregnancy. Second, it's because I've seen friends acting fools and they ruined vacations. They ruined a special moment. Third is because I do not like to be throwing up. I don't like voluntary headaches and all that stuff, okay? So now that you know, next time you hang out with me, don't be asking me why don't you drink, because now you have all the answers of why Melody doesn't drink, okay? And let me repeat this. I don't have anything against people that drink. Do whatever floats your boat. But if you're in my space and you're going to act a fool when you drink, then sis or bro, you're getting cut off. Okay? Because I ain't got no time for that. Okay? I just can't. Life is too short. I just can't do it. But anywho, this is all I wanted to explain to you guys and tell you guys. Now you know. Now you know. Now you know something about me. Okay? Hope you guys are having a great weekend. And it was time to come on here and chit chat for a little bit because I've been busy this whole week. So I'm glad I came on here and I told you guys a little bit about myself and drinking. Okay? And again, no shade to those that drink. So in the comments below, let me know the things that you hate when you hang out with people that drink. Or even if you drink, let me know the things that you can't stand about drinking or people that drink. All right? You guys have a good rest of your week. God bless. Deuces.